Hi guys, Dr. Misty here. So I wanted to talk today about 5 lies that we tell ourselves all the time that stop us from achieving the optimal health that we are going after or might want to go after. Okay. And one of them, the first one I want to start with that you guys are probably all familiar with, the biggest one is can't. So these are 5 phrases that we tell ourselves on a daily basis. Let me adjust this. So can't. When you're talking to yourself, these are mostly things that you say to yourself or within conversation with other people. They're self-limiting beliefs, and they're almost sabotaging you from reaching your goals. Okay, so knowing these phrases and trying to avoid using them, or knowing them is the biggest part, but trying to rephrase them or catching them when you're saying them is going to help you in the process to kind of change your mindset on getting better health. Okay, so the first one is can't. Oh, I can't use this type of exercise machine because it hurts my this. I can't use I don't like using the pools. I can't, I don't have time. But the biggest thing you need to ask yourself is, what can you do? Okay, that is, turn it around. That's the most important. Turn it around. The biggest thing you want to ask yourself is, what can you do? Okay. The second thing that we tell ourselves is won't. Okay, we like to tell ourselves, oh, I won't like that, or oh, I don't like to go to that exercise class because I won't fit in. I won't. Again, you fill in the blanks, but I won't. I won't achieve what the exercise instructor has. I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to do the stepper like everybody else. I won't be in rhythm with Zumba. Okay. What will you be able to do? You will be able to walk through the doors of a gym, or walk through the doors of your house out onto the pavement and move, right? So what are you willing to do? What will you do? Okay, that's the second one. The third one is, and this one's a popular one. My family has never blank, so I will never blank. Okay, so my family, they're talking about genetics. My family has never been thin. My family is large bone. My family has always eaten XYZ. My family is, we'll give you a great example. My family is Italian, right? So we love, a big part of my family is Italian. We love bread and pasta. Oh, my family's Italian. They always eat bread. They will never lose weight because they're always eating wine and bread, and that's just genetically how we are. So I'm never gonna be able to do that. So again, you're telling yourself, your family, what you're surrounded by, has never, so you will never, right? But that's a lie, because these are all little choices. They're all choices. Now, again, I'm not saying that my personal family needs to lose weight or anything. I'm just giving you an example that, if you were, you're Portuguese or whatever, we always do this. We have this tradition, or my family is always, my father and my grandfather and his grandfather, they have always had degenerative disc disease. So I'm going to have a bad back when I get older. I'm never going to have a good back. I hear that a lot too. And again, that's not necessarily, there's no truth to that, because yes, we have genetics, and yes, there are genetic conditions, but there are other things that we can do that are within our control that promote either wellness or illness, right? So our choices and things that we can do, it's called epigenetics, to alter our genetics and our genetic profile. We can't alter our own DNA. We can alter the expression of our DNA. That's what epigenetics is. So just another thing, my family has never, so I will never, right? The next one is I never have. Okay, so another example, you're looking at yourself in your past view of yourself. So I have never been skinny before. I have always done blah, blah, blah. I have never experienced blah, blah, blah. Well, does that mean you never will? Are you not willing to try? Right? So I have never been that. I've never been the thin girl. I've always been the overweight girl while in school, or, male example. I've never been, I've never had that fast metabolism that other people have. I'm never gonna be this, blah, blah, blah. You're painting a picture of yourself and self-limiting yourself. Okay, and it's not to say that some of that there's no truth to any of that, but you are already stopping yourself before you even start. Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to get at. Okay, so the way we talk to ourselves is so important. And the big thing I want you to get out of this is realizing how you talk to yourself and what you can do to help combat that, to get you over that hump. Okay, the last one is if only. Okay, so if only I were this, then I'd be happy. If only I had a little bit more time to promote to this, devote to jogging, then I would get to my goal. If I only had, if only there wasn't vending machines where I worked, then I'd be skinny. If only I, fill in the blanks, right? If only is an illusion. If only is only in your head, okay? I love all of you, but you deserve better than that, okay? Stop letting your brain determine where you want to go. You need to tell yourself that when I, not if only, when I blah, 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 when I stop going to the vending machine, I will reach XYZ goal, right? When I change XYZ habit, when I put value on my health, when I take responsibility for XYZ choices, then you will ... Okay, so those 5 takeaways I want you to think about this week as you're going through your healthcare journeys. Maybe you haven't even started your healthcare journey. Maybe you have, you're telling yourself these 5 lies right now, and that's okay. And I'm not judging you. What I am doing is trying to set you up for success. Our brains come up with the worst ways of stopping us from what we want to do, okay? They can, and that's called your saboteur. All right, I have a button on my Facebook that says sign up. In that button, I've created a 10-step to wellness. So it's a 10 steps to jumpstart your health. If you want to learn more and you're kind of on the fence right now, that is a great place to start. It's free. I suggest that you go on my Facebook and click the sign up button. It'll send it right to your email. This is where I started about maybe March, April. I was overweight. I was really, more than overweight, I was very not feeling well at all. I just had a baby. I came back to work. I had a cesarean, and a lot of what I was feeling was pain and kind of that negative self-talk. At this point in my life, I'm almost 60 pounds less, and I'm in so much better spirits and health, and the biggest difference is the mindset aspect. Okay, so I really want to help you guys out with that. So if you're interested and you're one of these people that are utilizing these five lies and saboteurs, that's a great place for you to start. I suggest that you click up on the sign up button. Okay, thanks so much for listening, and see you guys soon.